Hi, this is Steven from Just Got Played, and today I'm bringing you an unboxing and overview of Middle Ages from Studio H. So you can see here, Fate of Your Fiefdom is in your hands. Place your lord, add the plot tile, and then develop your domain. All right, got the contents here. And we can see up here, it's about 30 minutes, 2 to 5 players, ages 10 and up. So earlier this year at Dice Tower Con, I played Majesty for the Realm, which is from Marc André, but with a different illustrator. This is a reimagining of that game. So that game only goes to 4 players. This one goes to 5. This one looks like it has better production quality too. So I was excited to hear that this was coming out and wanted to give it a look. All right, so we're going to have a bunch of different tiles, and they all have different distributions, right? Left to right, it's decreasing, and there's names for all of those things. There's a nice setup, gameplay, description of the estates. So what happens when you trigger those, when you put a plot tile down, some examples into the game, and then there's effect cards. So those are the 15 effect cards that are in the game. All right, so what do we got here? Let's see. We've got these are rubies. Is that what it called them? Okay, yeah. There's rubies, diamonds, coins, etc. So this is just a 10 value and 50 value. This is just basically what you expect in a game now. The quality of the cardboard, anyway. You have the coins. Coins are how you win the game, right? You got to collect these coins. So these are the ones. It's more diamonds. These are the spare extra coins. So we'll look at these later. These can attach to your fiefdom to increase your bonuses. And these are the like plot tokens, I think they might be called, right? So there's a symbol there, and you also attach this one to increase your bonuses when you do something. All right, nice dividers here. Okay, so every player gets one of these fief boards, right? And the game is you build these buildings from left to right, right? These are the let's see. This is the field, the mill, the village, ramparts, market, barracks, church, and palace. All right. And so as you get these tiles, you build them up here. I'll show you some of that. And then you trigger the abilities. So, if I were to get a field and stick it here, then I would get 1 coin for every farmer symbol I had on all the tiles in my fief. And then also I would get 2 coins per field tile that I had. All right, so everybody gets one of those. So we've got 5 of those here. Let's see what we've got here. So this is going to be your Lord and Scout tiles. Or pieces, anyway, I imagine. Actually, those these are just the Scout pieces. The Lords are down here. So the Scout is one of the buildings. I think it's the Rampart. I'm not sure. It allows you to scout ahead and basically reserve a future tile for you. And then when you get to that round where that tile is available, you can take it or not, but nobody else can take it. All right. These are your Lords. All right. They're nice screen printed on both sides. All right. So there's for the 5 different player colors. Take a look at those. Yeah, already the components are pretty good. And I'm saving looking at these tiles for last. But these are the event cards. So we saw that there were 15 different events available. You're only going to use 4 of them in a game. And so what actually happens is the game's played over 16 rounds. So at the end of the 4th round, the first event will be triggered. The 8th round, the 2nd event, the 12th round, the 3rd event, and then after the end of the last round, the 16th round, the last one will be triggered. And these will be face up on the table, so you know what all 4 of them are coming, right? This one looks like maybe you earn 3 money for every rampart you have, or 2 money for every field. Some of these are negative, so those all look like they're maybe positive ones. This one is so some of your buildings can get destroyed. This allows you to restore one. This is earning money for your buildings that have been destroyed, maybe. Oh, okay. Money for that symbol, money for that symbol. money for, I have no idea what that is. I have to look that one up. Here we go. Here's losing money for every church you have, or losing money for every palace you have. It looks like this is sending a palace to the graveyard. All right. Sending a rampart to the graveyard, I think. Yeah, all right. So you've got things that are getting destroyed here, different buildings. So some of these are bad, some of these are good, but it just changes how the game is played, because you know what events are coming, so you take that into account. Now, there's two different sort of types of these tiles, in that there's the blue and the orange. So the orange tiles you put in a separate stack, and you only use those in a 4 and 5 player game. So I'm just going to set those aside, because I'm pretty sure they're all just the same, right? Yeah, they're just the same tiles as what you find in the rest of the game. There's just more of them to support more players. So let's take a look at some of the blue tiles. And what you would actually do is, and so you can see they've got numbers on them, 21, 23, 19, 20. These seem to be in a sort of numeric order, but normally they would be, okay, that was just random. They would be sort of shuffled up, because what you're going to do is you're going to put out, you're going to draw 4 of them at random, and then you're going to sort them sort of like the game King Domino. If you've played that, you're going to sort them from left to right, and then turn them over, right? Sort them numerically. Right, and you're going to do that, and you're going to have multiple rows of these, right? So there will always be 4 rows available. Well, I mean, until you're getting towards the end of the game, I guess, because you're not going to go past the 16th round. But what you're going to do is, let's say this was a 3-player game, right? Because, well, I put 4 out here because it's a 3-player game. I think you're supposed to have 1 more than the number of players in each row. So because this is on the left, this person would get to choose which tile they want next round, right? So they could go there, and they would take this, and then they put this where this belongs, right? So this, you can see the symbol matches here. So this would just slot in down here. And now it would say, for every opponent that you have more barracks tiles than they have rampart tiles, they have to pay you 2 money, right? So a bunch of your opponents might have to give you money or not, depending on if they've built these things. And then you also collect 2 money per these green and these barracks tiles as well. I don't remember. This is village. That's what it's called. Now, I'd mentioned before that there were these extra pieces. So some of the things allow you to get these extra pieces. So for instance, this is a coin bonus. If I had put this coin bonus here, then it would have been 3 per each of those. And if you look at this was, I think this is the, one of the symbols, right? And so because this symbol doesn't match those symbols, I could have put it in, maybe it doesn't go like that. Okay, yeah, so it goes like this. So now that would be 3 money for every one of these village, barracks, or market tiles that I had. And then, so everybody, grabs one of these and moves their person, and the other one just gets discarded. And then a new set of tiles come out. And then, like I said, you're going to keep doing that in sort of a rolling fashion. But after the 4th, 8th, 12th, and 16th, you're going to do the event. And then you're just going to see who has the most coins and wins. There's a tiebreaker. I think it's number of palaces. And then, of course, I mentioned earlier that the palaces are the most rare, and these are the most common, although it's all pretty close. It's just 1 less of each tile as you go down. But, as you play the game, you're just going to keep stacking these in here as you take these, and they fit together sort of like a puzzle piece. I like how this all fits together. Majesty for the Realm had cards, which is fine. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just like this production better. Now, at the end of the game, one of the things is you lose 10 coins for any column that is empty. So you do want to try to, get the things, make sure you have at least 1 thing in each column. That's hard. Some of these things are in demand. And then some of these things actually will destroy other things. So you can lose tiles. Usually, I think it's you use your leftmost tile. each one of these, as I said, is different. There's a special power that gets triggered when you place the thing. And then there's money that you gain depending on some of the other stuff in here. So you can see this one. This is the market. So when I place a market, I get 1 per that symbol. So you can see I have one of those symbols here. Or over here, this is 1 per farmer. And you can see I do have a farmer over here now. So they get money in different ways. Also, if a building does get destroyed and you restore it, when you put it back in, you don't actually trigger any of the special stuff. But anyway, that's not, this isn't a full rules overview or anything, but I just kind of wanted to give you a general overview of the game and how the components work in the game, because I really enjoyed Majesty for the Realm enough that I was excited about Middle Ages, which is different. The rules seem to be different. There seems to be a lot more interaction between the players, maybe a lot more negative interaction. But, also, of course, excited that it goes up to 5 players now. So, I'll get this played and look forward to a review in the future. All right. So if you want to see that review in the future, maybe subscribe to the channel. And that way you won't miss it. But definitely a like if you enjoyed this video would be appreciated. Until the next time, thanks for watching.